Maybe you've hesitated before speaking, unsure of how to connect with others. You're not alone. This is a common experience. Whether it's a networking event, a casual chat, or a high-stakes meeting, the pressure to communicate well can sometimes shake our confidence. But what if there was an age-old philosophy that could help you handle any conversation with ease, confidence, and clarity? Picture this. It's a Friday night, and you're at a buzzing social gathering. You hold a drink in your hand, scanning the room. Everywhere, people are chatting, laughing, and making connections. You want to join in, but instead, you stay rooted in place, overthinking every possible move. What if I say something awkward? What if they find me dull? You take a deep breath, straighten your posture, and consider approaching someone. But that moment of hesitation feels paralyzing. These experiences aren't unusual. In fact, they're deeply human. Social interactions, though seemingly simple, often bring up feelings of self-doubt and fear of judgment. Am I interesting enough? Do I belong here? In a world built on relationships, both personal and professional, the way we communicate shapes our connections and opportunities. But speaking confidently and meaningfully can feel like walking a tightrope, balancing between saying too little and rambling, between listening and speaking, between fear and self-assurance. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism comes in. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, taught how to remain calm and composed in life's challenges, though they never attended modern-day networking events. Their principles are just as relevant for improving how we communicate today. They believe that clarity, purpose, and emotional control aren't just natural traits. They're skills anyone can develop. In this video, we'll explore 5 Stoic strategies that can help you master conversations, whether you're talking to a stranger or a lifelong friend. These aren't gimmicks or tricks. They're genuine techniques to foster meaningful connections. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more content like this. Many people assume confidence means talking more, filling silences, over-explaining, and keeping the conversation going. But real confidence comes from speaking with purpose. The fewer words you use, the more impact they have. Marcus Aurelius put it simply, let your words be few but well chosen. Over-explaining often comes from a fear of being misunderstood or judged. But in doing so, we dilute the very message we're trying to convey. Imagine you're pitching an idea at work. You start with, so, I've been working on this idea for a while now, and I think it could really help improve efficiency because it saves time, streamlines workflow, and enhances customer experience. Of course, there's also the challenge of implementation, which I'll explain later. This project can cut our workload by 25% while improving customer satisfaction. Here's how we can implement it. By stripping away the excess and focusing on what truly matters, you not only grab attention but also show confidence. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we should avoid unnecessary actions. This applies to words, too. So, before speaking, pause and ask yourself, what's the one key idea I want them to remember? Practicing this will not only improve your communication, but also boost your self-assurance. Speaking less, but with more intention, is a sign of inner confidence, rooted in Stoic wisdom. Many of us approach conversations like subtle competitions. The urge to be right, to correct someone, or to prove our point often takes over before we realize it. But conversations aren't battles. They're bridges, opportunities to learn, understand, and connect. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught a key lesson. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. This applies to conversations, too. You can't control how others react, but you can control your own approach. The moment you let go of the need to win, your interactions become more relaxed, and confidence naturally follows. Think about it. How many arguments spiral out of control because both people are fixated on proving they're right? Whether the disagreement with a friend or a debate at work, the instinct to defend yourself often shuts down real connection. Let's say a close friend suggests going on a hiking trip this weekend. You, however, would rather have a quiet day indoors. Instead of considering their point of view, you immediately push back. But you're not even thinking about how exhausted I've been lately. The conversation becomes tense and frustration builds. Instead of reacting defensively, you pause and truly listen. You acknowledge their perspective. I know how much you've been looking forward to hiking. I see why this matters to you. Then, when it's your turn, you calmly share. I've been feeling really drained lately and would love a more relaxing weekend this time. This subtle shift changes everything. Instead of escalating into an argument, the conversation opens up. Maybe you compromise, going on a short hike followed by some downtime. Letting go of the need to win embodies one of Stoicism's most important principles, the dichotomy of control. You can't control how others respond, but you can control how you express yourself. True strength isn't about dominating a conversation. It's about approaching it with patience, clarity, and respect. By applying Stoic principles, you'll find yourself engaging in conversations with more ease, authenticity, and confidence. And this is just the beginning. There are 3 more powerful Stoic techniques that can transform how you communicate. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more insights like this. Real confidence isn't about proving you're right. It's about staying composed, open-minded, and engaged. When you shift your focus from trying to win to trying to connect, you naturally create more thoughtful, meaningful discussions. It's easy to get trapped in self-consciousness during conversations, rehashing your words, doubting your tone, or wondering what the other person thinks of you. Ironically, the more you obsess over yourself, the harder it becomes to engage with others. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This timeless wisdom reminds us that confidence isn't about controlling how others see us, but about mastering our own mindset. Instead of overanalyzing yourself, redirect your attention outward. Truly listen, show curiosity, and be present. When you stop worrying about how you're coming across and start focusing on the person in front of you, conversations become natural, effortless, and meaningful. Think back to a time when you felt awkward while talking to someone new. Instead of fully absorbing their words, your mind spiraled. Did I sound foolish? Am I boring? This inward focus not only fuels anxiety, but also blinds you to genuine connection. This struggle is universal. We all want to be respected and understood. But Stoicism teaches us to control what's within our power, our attention, our ability to listen, and our presence in the moment. Imagine you're in a job interview. Nerves take over, and you start second-guessing yourself. Did that come out right? Do they think I'm competent? The more you worry, the less natural you sound, leading to scattered, unsure responses. Now, picture a different approach. Instead of overanalyzing, you remind yourself, I can't control their opinion, but I can control my focus. You engage the interviewer, listen carefully, and respond thoughtfully. Suddenly, the conversation flows. You're not performing, you're present. This shift doesn't just ease nerves, it makes you stand out. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being fully engaged and showing authentic curiosity about the other person. In today's fast-paced world, silence can feel uncomfortable. We rush to fill gaps in conversation, often speaking before we thought things through. But true confidence lies in knowing when to pause, reflect, and respond with intention. The Stoics, known for their wisdom and composure, value clarity over haste. Seneca once said, "It is quality, not speed, that matters." This principle applies not only to life, but to the way we communicate. We've all felt the pressure to reply instantly, in meetings, debates, or casual chats. The fear of silence makes us blurt out half-formed thoughts, leading to miscommunication or regret. Picture yourself in a meeting where your boss asks for your opinion. Feeling the weight of their gaze, you rush to answer, only to stumble over your words. But what if, instead, you took a breath? What if you embraced the silence for just a moment, allowing yourself to think clearly before responding? Speaking isn't a race. When you slow down, you gain control, not over others, but over yourself. And that's where real confidence begins. Express yourself with clarity and assurance, providing a well-thought-out response that contributes meaningfully to the discussion. It's a simple act, yet the brief pause before you speak ensures your words are deliberate, relevant, and impactful. This mindful approach, taking a moment to gather your thoughts before responding, can completely change the way you communicate. Without it, clarity becomes harder to maintain. You might rush into an answer, stumble over your words, or unintentionally create confusion. Although silence can feel a little awkward at first, it's actually a powerful tool. Slowing down and taking that extra second to think allows you to respond with intention. As Seneca wisely noted, true wisdom doesn't come from speaking quickly, but from thoughtful, measured action. Next time you feel the pressure to respond instantly, lean into the pause. Use it to collect your thoughts. And when you finally speak, your words will have impact. In those moments of stillness, your confidence will grow, and your presence will be felt even more strongly in the conversation. Communication isn't just about the words you choose. Your tone of voice and body language often carry even more weight than the message itself. The Stoics believed in living in harmony with nature, adapting to the circumstances around us. The same applies to how we communicate, ensuring that our words, tone, and posture all match the context of the conversation. Many people unknowingly create a disconnect by speaking in a way that doesn't suit the moment. Maybe it's cracking a joke at an inappropriate time or sounding too casual in a formal discussion. Even if your words are correct, a mismatch in tone or body language can dilute your message. Picture yourself in an important job interview. You're eager, maybe a bit nervous, and without realizing it, you adopt a tone that's too relaxed, perhaps even overly familiar. Your body language is open, but it lacks the level of seriousness the situation requires. No matter how qualified you are, the way you present yourself might unintentionally weaken your credibility. The key to effective communication is alignment, making sure your tone and posture fit the setting. Imagine delivering a casual, light-hearted speech in a high-stakes business meeting. Even if your points are valid, a relaxed approach may make you seem disengaged. But if you adjust your tone to be more composed and maintain strong, focused body language, your message will carry far more weight. This isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about being adaptable while staying true to yourself. Confidence isn't just about what you say, but how you say it and how you physically present yourself. When all elements of your communication are in sync, your words will resonate more deeply and your presence will be undeniable. The next time you engage in a conversation, whether formal or casual, take a moment to assess the atmosphere. Adjust your tone, gestures, and posture accordingly. This level of awareness will enhance your communication skills, making you appear more composed, credible, and impactful in any situation. When we step back and reflect on these Stoic-inspired techniques, a common theme emerges: intentionality. Each principle, drawn from Stoic wisdom, encourages us to be deliberate in our actions, whether it's speaking with precision, releasing the need to dominate conversations, or listening with genuine presence. True confidence in communication isn't about perfection. It's about consistent growth. Every interaction, whether a casual chat or a high-stakes discussion, is a chance to practice and refine these skills. The Stoic mindset reminds us that mastery is a process, not an endpoint. What we control are our words, our mindset, and our approach. Every time you apply these techniques, you move one step closer to mastering the art of clear, confident communication. So, embrace the journey. See each conversation as an opportunity to improve your clarity, connection, and composure. And if you found these insights helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We have plenty more content coming your way to help you navigate life with confidence and purpose. Drop a comment below and share which technique you're most excited to try.